We're underway on the Sirius 40 DS. We just left Coronet Bay Marina and are making our way now out of the channel and towards Deception Pass. Getting moved a little bit by that current. Nothing too crazy. 848 North fans, editor Joe Cline here with Torsten Schmidt with Sirius Yachts. We're standing on deck of the Sirius 40 DS, a really cool boat with a ton of innovative ideas. So Torsten's going to show us around, but first, just one cool idea. I'll show you this. That's a canting wheel, centered, comes this way as well. So how cool is that? Makes walkability really great. You can always drive from the high side or the low side per your preference.
I think we used to say we have a floor contact built in there. If somebody steps on it, it makes them say wow.
Yeah.
Because as soon as people come around the corner here,
This is the wow.
they will discover
That underneath the saloon there, you have a full queen bed. Ample light, lots of space, and tons of headroom. Kind of a surprise as a mid cabin berth. Torsten calls the next feature the man cave. So why don't you show us the man cave here?
yeah. Well, you just pull up the seat here, and then you might step down. Most customers have a washer tumble dryer down there, and a gen set, very often a water maker. Just sit on the black box. It's meant to be as a seat, and as a step.
Tool bench here, vise here. I assume this is engine access here. Enjoying some windy sailing on the Sirius 40 DS. The breeze has come back down, the water's flattened out a little bit. We've probably got 10 to 12 knots. We have the full main and the Genoa out. A little earlier we had the single reef in and the self-tacking jib. The Salon rig is showing its advantages. But yeah, the boat feels good. It has twin keels and a lot of stability and weight too, frankly, and you can definitely feel how solid the boat is in its motion. So I understand this is quite a spectacle. Easy peasy.
That's because all the other boats have the main sheet attached to the middle of the boat.
Right.
Which is about 5 times the force. It's a big braking stress on the boat.
Yeah.
And to have it attached at the very back here is just, for me, it's the possibility to sail the boat single-handed, really.
Right.
Because if I'm at the handsman station, I want to have everything under control. For that reason, the winches are set further back. You can operate them easily. Then you have the main sheet from wherever in the cockpit you are to trim it.
When it's a quick adjustment too. I find that generally German main sheet systems are they're very good at what they do, but they take a long time.
Correct.
And so, quick adjustments, this is, it's quite a lot of purchase. That's what I was noting. But a system reflective and a position reflective of many of the race boats that I'm on, where you need to be able to make quick adjustments, but here it's in a offshore cruising context and still just as good.
There's one downside, and this is you can only prolong the Bimini while you're on harbor on anchorage, because you can't sail with a full enclosed cockpit.
Sure. Yeah. Now we're into the lee of the San Juan Islands here. The big westerly blow that just came out of nowhere brought us probably 30 knots, and some significant heeling just with the windage of the mast has now come down. So we are headed through Lopez Pass, probably looking to go to Kimball Preserve. Got a little bit of light, probably still be able to see something when we put our hook down there. But it's kind of a tricky entrance and known to be fairly shallow, but Torsten was just telling us about the fact that in addition to drawing less than 5 feet, because this is a twin keel boat, last night they actually set the boat down and dried fully out, and it's intended to do that. It wasn't a mistake. The locals actually yelled at you.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
They came shouting and warning us, saying that you can't stay there, it's going to dry out. But we assured them that was intentional. Actually, we wanted to have a nice walk on the beach. Unfortunately, it was sandy, but there were patches around the boat where you just sink into deep into the mud. So, as it was night already, we didn't do it.
Wow. What did you guys think of drying out?
We thought it was new to us.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really remarkable.
Yeah, you're generally taught not to do that in sailboats. Yeah.
Yes, and so when you could feel one of the keels bouncing on the sand after we had found our spot and put the keel up on the solid, and you could feel the other one kind of bouncing, it was a little apprehensive. We're still in a sailboat, which most all are not intended to do that.
Wow.
Quite an experience.
That's crazy. And tell us about the keel attachments. Are they bolted on? Are they integral to the hull? How do you support that much tension at the keel joint?
Well, they sit in a pocket, which is the same shape as the head of the keel, and then they're bolted through metal chain plates and have a big grid that high in the bottom plate around the keels, which goes crossways, both ways. And as these boats are sailed in UK a lot, where you might have dry mooring, you might dry out twice a day for the next 100 years.
Wow.
Should be the structure needed for you.
Just wrapping up breakfast here in Kimball Preserve, Anchorage, south end of Decatur Island, where we spent the night last night. It is one of those beautiful San Juan's anchorages. There's nobody here. Extraordinary rock walls, little spit of land across there. Isthmus. We pulled in here very tail end of dusk and kind of got the shape of our surroundings, but not any detail. So it was awesome to wake up this morning and see this rock face and these mosses, these madronas. Yeah, it was a quiet night at anchor inside the boat, although it was fairly breezy. Otherwise, the boat was solid in spite of the probably 15 knot winds, and we swung a fair amount, northerlies and southerlies. But yeah,